and you realize he was in bed with you. With like a camera, and you're like doing this scene that's like really intimate with like Michael Trucco, and like you're kind of trying to live vicariously through your character, and then you have a camera. Like right here, and it really, really is selfish and takes you out of the moment. But it was like he would like be in the rafters and like under tables and like he'd pop out and you'd be like, oh my god, it's you.
I had that with Greg, boom operator, when we were in Beltar's house, and I was like naked on the bed with a sheet precariously placed, and James is sitting over in the chair. And I'm supposed to be talking to James, all seductive, and I lean up.
Wait, the boom guy is the guy that stands like this.
Yeah, with the sound mic. But he wasn't standing like that this time.
But he also goes down like this.
Oh. So, if you could get to the other side of the table, it'd be perfect, because I was like slithering towards the side of the bed halfway through the scene, and I'm like,
there's Greg going, sorry.
Yeah, so they're good at hiding themselves.
Yeah. Those sound guys have the best job in the world, because they come over to you and they have to check that your mic is there, and it's right here. And we were such a family that like they'd get to a point where they would just walk over to you and go, hello. Yeah, I just looked at her shirt. Oh, sorry.
Hello. Hi. I want to know, guys, was his hair real? Was that his real hair? James? Did he have extensions? That was his real hair at the end of the season when he first started looking with the long hair, and then he'd gone away in between season breaks and cut his hair all off. And so when he came back, it was, season 3 was immediately following season 2, right? And yeah, they had to put extensions in his hair for the season 3.
Okay. And all of us at the end were the last episode with all the flashbacks, we were most of us had either extensions or wigs on, because they were
change in
like,
4 years.
how do you feel about cutting your hair again for the flashbacks? And I was like, really? Why don't you answer that question and tell me what you think I'm going to say?
I have a question for Katee. Watched your time on Nip Tuck, which was great, but your character was replaced by Rose McGowan. So did you know going in that you wouldn't be coming back for the next season?
I went into Nick Tuck's having signed on for 4 episodes, and that's all I had intended on doing. I'd gotten my own show, like a pilot, and knew that I wasn't coming back, and they happened to make the end of season 4 cliffhanger about my character. So it was kind of one of those things where everyone was kind of like, and they were like, do you want to come back to our show? And I was like, but guys, I have the opportunity to possibly have my own. So it was kind of, I rolled the dice. So, and it worked out, it all worked out.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, well, since the theme is Women of Sci-Fi, it's kind of a two-parter. What does it feel to be a kind of icon as a woman of sci-fi, and who are your inspirations?
I kind of want to just be Sigourney Weaver. In everything that she's ever done, she's absolutely... Have you guys seen Death and the Maiden? Oh my god. Polanski film? Absolutely amazing, right? Roman Polanski, yeah? Wasn't it? Yeah. Absolutely amazing film. But she's amazing. So she's kind of like my idol. I think when I saw Alien when I was probably 7 when I saw it. And I was like, I want to be her. And I don't know how it feels. It's very weird. I can go into to West Hollywood and in Los Angeles and get free drinks from all the boys all the time. So it's very interesting playing Starbucks, because what it did was it kind of turned me into this gay icon on like both sides of the coin, like gay women wanted to date Starbucks, and gay men wanted to be Starbucks. So it's kind of like this weird thing. thing, and it's fantastic because it's like, you know, she was like an equal opportunity character, you know? So it's been fantastic. It's great, and I love to go to work and be tough and, you know, shoot guns and stuff. I think it's much more fun than having to sit there and cry all day. So.
Yeah, I would probably have to say Sigourney Weaver as well in terms of, you know, science fiction type icons. Well, she's tall, and it made me go, okay, somebody's gonna hire me. If she can do it, I can do it. But yeah, no, you know, it's really something special. I mean, to be part of something like this that, you know, what, 3 years later now? Something like that we've been done, and we're still here, and you guys still want to see us. And new people are discovering the show, and kids that were too young are now being able to discover the show, and I think it's a show that's going to live on. So it's just nothing but gratitude for being able to be on the show.
It's pretty amazing. Like, people watch everything that I mean, even people watch things that I should pay them to watch. And create drinking games out of it.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay! What was it like being on the show?
Being on the show was my first show. I had just started acting, so I got very lucky to get on the show. So I didn't know any different. You know, when you do something for the first time, you don't know what to expect. And so I just thought all casts were that friendly and supportive of each other, and that all the writing was that good, and the cast, the crew was so great. And I've been lucky to be on some other shows that have that same kind of, you know, environment and stuff, but nothing so far has matched up at all to the kind of family environment. I mean, last weekend, the entire lead cast, except for James because he was in India, got together at Mary McDonald's house with the creator Ron Moore and the composer Bear McCreary, and we all had a party and a get-together, and it was just pure love and family environment. And you know, and a lot of people tweeted us like, why no pictures and stuff, and because it was such a private thing. And you know, years later, we all get together. I mean, Katee and I see each other all the time. We see Michael Trucco all the time. We ride motorbikes. You know, people in LA see each other. I've had lunch with Mary and stuff. But Michael Hogan flew down from Vancouver. Aaron Douglas flew in from Toronto. Grace Park flew in from Hawaii. Somebody else flew in from somewhere. And you know, it was a real special experience.
Oh, Reimer flew in from Australia.
Reimer flew in from the director Michael Reimer flew in from Australia. And it was a real special experience, and you know, I've been on a couple shows since that you just don't have that kind of support and love from the cast and crew. So it was a rare experience.
It's a very weird thing. Like, we all tell each other we love each other. Like, we really truly are family. You know, I started acting when I was 17, and I think Battlestar was my 4th series, and I don't talk to one person from any of those shows. So it's a really, really rare thing to actually, you know, come out of a show with an extended family and people that you actually enjoy spending time with. So it was great. I got this thing out of it.
This thing.
I'm tired. I have no edit button. I'm tired.
Hello. My question is for Katee. I liked The Bionic Woman. I got into it. And NBC really hyped the hell out of that show. I mean, it was like one of their flagship shows for that season. And then something happened, I don't know what, and it just sank without a trace. What are your thoughts on that? I thought it was a great show, and I was really disappointed it got canceled. I wish it hadn't.
You know, television is a very weird thing. I mean, most television shows, A, never see the light of day, or B, go for a couple episodes and don't make it past their first season. So it's normal. You know, Bionic Woman is a classic case of taking something that you know, the pilot had so much hope, and there was so much of it that was really good, and you know, it goes to show what happens when there's too many cooks in the kitchen. And you know, not me, because I think I only ended up doing like 4 of the episodes. They reshot episodes 2 through 5, like completely reshot, just started all over again. I mean, that's millions and millions of dollars because somebody decided something was wrong. And it happens, you know, it happens all the time. And it's it's a classic case of, you know, a network screwing something up. But